Sam Blakeman is set to make a dangerous error in Coronation Street that could send his life dangerously off course. Ever since Megan Walsh began secretly manipulating underage student Will Driscoll into an inappropriate relationship, she has come perilously close to being found out. Whether through Will's intense jealousy or the increasing doubts of her boyfriend, Daniel Osborne, the truth has hovered just beneath the surface. Daniel, a teacher at Weatherfield High, only entered a relationship with Megan as part of her cover story to conceal her abuse of a schoolboy. Now that Megan also works at the school, she finds it even easier to mask her true nature behind a polished, respectable facade. The last person anyone would expect to challenge someone as calculating as Megan is the quiet, socially awkward, chess-obsessed Sam Blakeman. But Sam soon begins to sense that something isn't right about Megan's interactions with Will, putting him firmly in the predator's sights. When Megan casually claimed that a tracksuit top found in her flat belonged to Daniel, observant Sam later spotted the exact same jacket at Will's place. Realizing Megan had lied, Sam confronted Will directly and asked whether he was involved in a sexual relationship with their teacher. Trying to be a loyal friend, Sam explained that what Megan was doing was against the law. A shaken Will brushed it off, made excuses, and begged Sam to keep quiet. Despite his promise, a frightened Will rushed straight to Megan and told her everything. Alarmed, Megan tracked Sam down at speed dial, dropping her friendly teacher act entirely. She issued a chilling warning, making it clear that Sam should never repeat such accusations again. But Sam refused to be intimidated. Calmly standing his ground, he told Megan that he wouldn't stop digging. If Clear's throat, there was something to uncover. He was determined to find it. Although Sam's instincts are sharp, Megan is a formidable enemy, especially since she holds authority over him as his teacher. While Daniel is distracted, marking coursework, Megan secretly removes Sam's essay from the pile. Her motive is clear. She intends to crush his academic prospects to force his silence. In upcoming scenes, Megan deliberately undermines Sam's education in an attempt to scare him away from exposing her twisted secret. When Daniel later realizes Sam's essay has vanished, Sam becomes furious and quickly suspects Megan is responsible. After Maggie desperately tries to persuade Ben Driscoll to cancel plans, the group eventually gathers at the bistro to celebrate Eva Price's birthday. Sam listens closely as Daniel discusses the misuse of ADHD medication as a study aid. Nearby, Megan quietly speaks with Will while Sam watches them closely, sensing trouble ahead. His fears are soon confirmed. On his way to school, Sam receives a message on his phone offering him Ritalin for just £5 per tablet. Although Ritalin is commonly prescribed for ADHD to help with concentration, taking it without medical supervision can be extremely dangerous. Later, Megan approaches Sam under the guise of concern, suggesting that his school work is slipping and offering him extra tutoring. Show boss Kate Brooks has revealed that Sam will play a crucial role in the unfolding Megan and Will storyline, and this latest twist is only the beginning. She explained that it's an essential story to tell, and one the show wants to portray honestly. Sam, who is loosely connected to the Pub family, begins to sense that something is very wrong. Viewers will see just how far Megan is willing to go to manipulate Sam into staying silent, with devastating consequences for his mental and emotional health. The question now is whether Sam will give in to temptation, take the drugs, and begin a dangerous downward spiral. Will Sam make a choice that changes everything? Clear's throat. Daniel Osborne's world is turned upside down in Coronation Street after a sudden and savage attack leaves him shaken to his core. What should have been a warm Christmas Day gathering instead became one of the bleakest chapters in Weatherfield's festive history. Daniel believed he was simply joining the Driscoll family for Christmas dinner alongside his new girlfriend, Megan Walsh. A seemingly innocent plan that ignited a storm of fury in Will Driscoll. For months, Will has been manipulated and emotionally controlled, convinced he is locked in a secret romance with his athletics coach. The truth, however, is far more disturbing. There is no love or mutual feeling involved. Megan is a cold and calculating predator, exploiting Will's vulnerability while simultaneously using her relationship with the completely unsuspecting Daniel as a convenient shield to hide her criminal behavior. As Will's obsession deepens, his jealousy, begins to consume him. Unable to cope with seeing Meghan with another man, his anger explodes into violence. Striking from behind, Will launches a brutal attack on Daniel, leaving him unconscious and helpless in a dark jungle. The horrifying incident is witnessed by just one person, Will's grandmother, Maggie Driscoll. In the aftermath, Will desperately rewrites the story to protect himself. He blames his rage on academic pressure following a failed mock exam and claims Daniel had upset Maggie during a tense exchange the day before. Fiercely devoted to her family, Maggie knows all too well how quickly emotions can spiral out of control. Haunted by her own past actions, she makes the devastating decision to shield Will by keeping silent about what she saw. But lies of this magnitude rarely stay hidden for long. Meghan's carefully constructed double life has already been rocked by a string of near exposures, keeping viewers on edge. From a frightening pregnancy scare to the sudden resurfacing of a former victim from her grooming past, the predator has been forced into constant damage control, desperately trying to stay ahead of the truth. Now a new and unexpected danger threatens to undo everything. Sam Blakeman, the quietly intelligent and deeply observant schoolboy, begins to notice unsettling cracks in Meghan's behavior, particularly in the way she interacts with Will. His suspicions grow steadily. And although Meghan has so far managed to manipulate every situation to her advantage, Sam's sharp instincts may finally prove too difficult to silence. And this time, the net may be closing in. As Daniel starts asking uncomfortable questions, Meghan risks becoming ensnared in the very web of lies she has spun. Her grip begins to loosen when Daniel, still haunted by the Christmas attack, starts re-examining what really happened that night and whether the right person paid the price. In upcoming scenes, Daniel comes face-to-face with a man imprisoned for the Christmas assault as part of a restorative justice program, only to experience a chilling realization. His attacker was never brought to justice at all. Meanwhile, Will's own life begins to unravel. Struggling with money worries, mounting pressure at home, and repeated warnings from Maggie about his volatile temper, the strain becomes unbearable. When Daniel overhears a pointed remark about Will's explosive behavior, it sparks an uneasy sense of recognition. Daniel knows firsthand just how quickly Will can lose control. After all, the teenager was previously suspended for vandalizing a car during a jealous outburst. Until now, Daniel has dismissed these incidents as harmless teenage infatuation, believing Will's behavior stemmed from a simple crush on Meghan, unaware of how dangerously deep and distorted Will's feelings truly are. But the pieces are finally starting to fall into place. As viewers brace themselves for Meghan's long-awaited downfall, a dramatic flash-forward storyline looms, teasing the discovery of a dead mystery resident in Weatherfield. With tensions rising and secrets threatening to explode, the stakes have never been higher. Is this the beginning of the end for one of Coronation Street's most chilling villains? Or will Meghan resort to even more ruthless and destructive tactics to keep her darkest secrets hidden for good? Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 o'clock p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.